All right, good morning to you all. Good morning. How's your night rest? All right, so in today's tutorial, we'll be learning how you can replicate this design. All right, this is the voice of King David Samson, and this is our day 8 of 30 days design consistency challenge. All right, so now let's get started. So firstly, I want to go to the image size. Okay, let's just hide this. Now I want to go to my size, image size. So we're using 2200 as before and 2700 on this. You understand? So you're going to click on it, and then the first thing I want to do is to bring in my background. All right, so this is my background. I'm going to crop it, and I'm going to use it. So then I'm going to increase it to fit my shape. All right, so this is it. So I make sure it's at the middle. Okay, then next thing I want to do is to bring in this guy here, and do it like this and like this. You understand? And then increase it to almost fit the shape. You understand? So now, since that is done, let's reduce it a little bit. All right, since that is done, what I'll do next is to go to my erase, and I'm going to full this. You see this one here, full everything. Then this one too, it should not be too much. Then just erase this place. What are we doing now? We are trying to remove this sharp edge, like this sharp line that is on the cloth. You understand? So we are trying to make it to be transparent. You're trying to make it to be transparent. All right, so that is how you make your shape to be transparent. Also this. All right, so that is that for that. Yeah, let's see the outcome. You can see it now. You can see how it's transparent, right? Now let's pin our shape so that it will not disturb us. So now what I'll do next is to bring in the shape again. Now I'm going to come to this gradient, and I'm going to select here. This one I'm going to make sure it's in black, everything full black. Why this one here? I'm going to click on it, click on this color, and then I'm going to make sure here is full and here is transparent. You understand? And then I'm going to increase it. Okay, no, I'm going to bring this guy here down and bring this one up. You understand? So now let's see the outcome. This is the outcome. All right, so now I'm going to extend it, do it like this, bring it down here. You get, so you're going to select it and make sure it's at the middle. You understand? All right, so the next thing I want to do is, let's still bring it down. Next thing I want to do is to bring in our text. You get, uh, this is the text. All right, so we are going to position it here. We're going to reduce the size and position it here. All right, so I'm going to also take a shape. Let's see, let's take a shape, square shape, and then reduce it like this, and then select it and then put it down here. We are changing the, okay, let's rotate it a little bit. All right, so this is how we rotate it. Let's rotate it a little. I'm going to change the color to some something brown also. Let's see, something like this. Yeah, something like this. All right, so now the text you're going to write, you're going to look at the order. Okay, this is it. That is Lafia invasion. That is what we are going to type. Lafia invasion. All right, so it is Lafia invasion. So is it capitalized? Or yeah, it is capitalized. Okay, so that is how we do it. All right, so you're going to make sure it's capitalized and uppercase, and then you're going to bring it down here, then reduce the size. All right, and then rotate it. Come to this rotate. No, you're rotating it in this way, and then increase the size and then position it well. All right, let's see, adjust the rotation. Okay, this is perfect. So now I'm going to change the font. Let's use something else. Let's use Nexa Heavy. Let's use this guy here. And then let's reduce the size. Okay, so now let's position it well. All right, so now the first code for this tutorial is 0. Yeah, 0 is the first code. Okay, 0 is the first code, so do well to note that down and also follow me as we continue. All right, so what are we going to do next is happiness edition. Okay, let's make this shape now. Let's dim the color. Let's dim the color to a dark one like this. Right, yeah, then we are going to write happiness happiness edition, right? Let's click on this, copy it, because we are going to use the text. Copy it and then cancel it, and then write happiness, sorry, happiness edition, right? Edition, and then we are going to highlight it, then take it to be an uppercase, and then bring it down here. All right, so this guy now, let's take it up, because the way it sees now, there is not space. Okay, so now I'm going to take this guy up like this shape. You're going to bring it up like this dark spot, you get. So I'm going to bring it up, and then this shape, let's take it up again, and then this elevation, let's take it up. No, let's just lock that one. Now this one, you're going to take it up like this, and then this happiness is not on rotate now. It's not on rotate, it's just full. I'm going to put it here like this, or just come to this rotate and off it, like, okay, it's already in full. I think we can use, let's just leave the font like that. Let's make sure it's at the middle. No, it's not well placed. We can still shift it like this. Let's check if this guy is at the middle. You see, it's not in the middle set. So do well to always check your center alignment, you understand? Make sure it's centered aligned. See this one too. Let's take it to the middle. This guy too. Let's shift it to the middle. Alright, so next thing you want to do is your tickets, how you create this ticket now. Watch how I create this ticket now. Let's position this well. In your design, make sure you look closely to details. Alright, so now let's take this shape, for example, bring it like this. Now we are forming our ticket, right? We are forming our ticket. So now in this ticket now, you see there are two cycles. That is one that cuts at the left, right, and then up and down, right? So now this is what we are going to do. See what I'll do here now. This is the shape, right? Then I'm going to bring in the cycle shape again. I'm going to bring in the cycle shape. This is the cycle shape, right? Now I'm going to reduce the cycle shape and then put it down here. Let's change it. Where is it now? That's it. Oh, wow, this is it. So now I'm going to bring it to the front, like I've gone to the back. Now let's change this cycle shape to okay, let's check it to green, so a color that is not on the design, you understand? So let's change it to green, and then I'm going to reduce it this way, and then position it, reduce it. I hope you are watching, watch closely. So the second code for this design, the second code is 2. Alright, note that down. The second code is 2. So now reduce it again, then bring it down here. Alright, bring it here. You should not cut it too much. Alright, should not cut it too much. Then click on it, copy it, and then bring it down here. Then move it so that it will stay at the other side. Alright, so that is how we cut our shape. We use our merge different shapes and then cut it. So now we're also going to copy this, bring it down, and then position it well. But this time around we are going to reduce the size. Alright, we're going to reduce the size to be this form. Okay, so we are going to position it here like this, not too much. Alright, then copy again. Have we copied? Copy. No, copy. So now we're going to copy it. Okay, copy it, bring it down here, position it well. Alright, position it. Okay, so I think we are the right angle. Yeah, this is the right angle. So now what I'll do now, I'm going to merge all the green and the white shape, you understand? Now let's merge them. You see how I merge it, right? I'll click on this, then see this one here, I'll click on it, and then I'm going to select all of them, you understand? And then I'm going to click on this guy here, this third one here. I'm going to click on it. I say, are you sure you want to merge it? Of course I want to merge them. Alright, so now I've automatically merged all of them. You can see they can move, you understand? So now what I will do next is I'll come to this erase color, right? And I'm going to select this, and it is not the white I want to erase, it is the green. So I'm going to select this one in the middle, and then I'm going to come to this, we call it peak, you understand? I'm going to click on this peak, and then I'm going to select this and then select the green color that I want to remove. All right, so you see that's already removed. It has removed this. So it's going to remove the green shape, the green color from it, leaving just the white. And that is how we have our ticket. You understand? That is our ticket. Amazing, right? So now what we want to do is to check our other designs. Okay, there are like 3, so we're going to copy. Let's reduce it first. So we're going to copy, bring it here, also copy, bring it here. All right, so now go to position it here, position it here, position it here. Okay, that is that for that. All right, so now okay, let's take it up, all right, so let's take this one too up. So let's take it up, up. Yeah, so make sure that there is not too much space here and than this. So we are just going to try and balance them. So I see that there's much space here than this place. So what I'll do, I'm going to position that I love, like, it is very good that you actually pay close attention to these little things. They're not that little, but then it is very important. You should not miss them. You understand? So pay close attention to details, pay close attention to your design, to your alignment and everything, your spacing and everything. So I think now is better. It's better than before, right? So now you can see what they color it. This one is somehow dark than, the color is different from the real white. So now I'm going to change the color to something like this guy here, but this time around it's going to be a white one. Like, I'm going to increase it this way. No, still increase it. Okay, let's just leave it at this one too. Change the color to this. Yeah, perfect. So now I want to do is to bring in this shape, this something like this, all right, so what I'll do now, I'm going to bring in this shape, right? And then okay, let's select this square, and then see how I will work with this square now. See how I work with it. I'm going to come to my erase color. I'm going to do this manually, and then I'm going to increase this. Okay, and then I'll do something like this. It's something like this, you get. Then I'm going to erase the ones that I don't want, which is the one that's outside. Then, so having done that, I'm going to select this, and then you can see I'm going to bring it here like this. All right, I'm going to bring it here as one I want to use. You get. I'm going to bring it here like this, but then it's actually filling this whole space. So now let's bring it, like, let's do something like this. You understand? So this is perfect. This is perfect. All right, so now so what we want to do next is, I think you still have to reduce this guy. Yeah, he's too big. Okay, so let's try and reduce him. Let's see how we reduce him. Okay, and then let's position him this way. All right, so yeah, let's increase the size a little bit. So now I think this is okay. So what are we doing? So now we are going to write in the TAL conference hall. All right, so writing this our TAL conference hall, let's see how we can still bring this dark guy here. Let's say I can still take it up. You get? Let's say I can still take it up, and then I want to say you can still move this so that there'll be space. You understand? So that there'll be space. So this guy stays here, and then this guy moves up, and then the boat moves up, all moves up, and then this guy has his own space. Perfect. So now we are going to position everything to be aligned. All right, so the third code is 5. Okay, the third code is 5. Do well to note that. All right, so now what I want to do is to bring in, okay, TAL conference hall Lafia. Then we're going to write the text. Okay, TAL conference hall Lafia. TAL conference hall Lafia. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Okay, yeah, don't forget to do that. Very, very, very important. very, very important. All right, so we are going to change this font. Let's use something else aside the ones we'll be using. Let's use this days font, this guy here. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Let's still use our normal one, this guy. Let's use this guy. So make sure it's at the middle. Then what next are we doing? We're writing our call number and everything. So now I'm going to write, okay, Aproro live. Let's write it out. Aproro live. Aproro live. Is that the spelling? No. This okay. Apo. All right, Aproro. More this name here. Aproro live. All right. So now we are going to change it to be uppercase, right? And then we are changing the text to okay. It's going to be color black, and then the font we'll be using is this Nexa heavy font, and then the color for the live is red. All right, so we're going to change it to red. All right, this is the red, and then you do something like this. All right, I'm going to position it here, then reduce the line spacing, and then rotate it like this. All right, so that is how they achieve that, and I think it's in a bent form. Let's try and see how we can do that. All right, this is it. So you can see it's in a bent form. All right, Aproro live. So now you can use your time, you can take your time to add other ones, Sunday, September, and then all other details on the flyer. All right, so we have given you guys the main concept. So you just have to put in the text. All right, so I'll leave you guys to take your time and put in the remaining text. Okay, so let me just put one text. Sorry, let me just put one text. That is Sunday, September. Okay, Sunday. So you can actually pause this video now. All right, and then you can pause this video now and then put in the remaining text. You understand? Sunday, September. Let's just keep in Sunday here. So the color is going to be black. And then the font size we also get to use heavy. Like I said, you can just pause the video and then do the needful. You understand? And Sunday, okay, Sunday is in color red. Alright, so I've included all the details. I believe you too, you also include all the details too. You understand? So I make sure this guy is at the middle and then position it over. Alright, so that is it. So now what I'll do next is to save my work. Remember, we are saving the image. You're going to click on this page and you click on this ultra so that you can get the real quality. You understand? Then save to gallery. You get. So you can now take it to your Lightroom or Snapseed to do your final edit or touch. Alright. So now just you click on, you can just come to Snapseed and then bring in your design, which is this. Then you're going to click on these tools and then go to these details, this structure. You're going to increase the structure, not too much. Let's leave it as 5. And then the details, the sharpening, not too much. Let's leave it at 5 too. You get. And this saturation, this guy here, you reduce it to 5 and then do something like this. You can see something like this. This is the saturation to bring out the color effect. You understand? So you can see it now. So this is it. This is the before and this is the after. You get. So you can now export. Remember, export as, don't just export or click on save. No, export as, then you save it to your gallery. So that is that for the day. All right, so do well to get the codes. The code I've already mentioned before, so just drop it to my DM. All right, no stress, just drop it to my DM. You get the resources. Thank you very much and do have a wonderful day.